In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 11, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana versus Michigan. 2 traditional Big Ten basketball rivals will battle it out in Ann Arbor on Saturday night as the Indiana Hoosiers visit the Michigan Wolverines. Indiana has gotten back into form recently, including a huge win over number 1 Purdue last weekend. The Hoosiers are 17-7 overall and 8-5 in the Big Ten. Meanwhile, the Wolverines remain one of the bigger disappointments thus far this season with a record of just 14-10 overall, but are tied for second in the Big Ten standing with an 8-5 record. Indiana is 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 SATA games. Michigan is 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games following a win by 20 or more points, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall. Michigan comes into this critical matchup with a 10-3 home record this season, including 6-1 in the Big Ten. Meanwhile, Indiana comes in with an overall road record of 3-5. The Hoosiers are 2-4 in the Big Ten on the road but have won 2 of their last 3 road games in conference. Michigan has been painfully inconsistent this season, while the Hoosiers come in playing arguably their best basketball of the season. Indiana's ability to knock down long-range shots and strength on the glass will spell the difference. Jackson Davis is making a late push for National Player of the Year consideration and should have his way against a Wolverines team that has just the 11th best scoring defense in the Big Ten. So the Indiana Hoosiers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Michigan has gone to the over in 4 out of its last 5 home games. The Wolverines are just 11th in the conference in scoring defense and will likely have difficulty with the Hoosiers' 3-point offense. Michigan is slightly above average in pace of play, ranking 135th in the country. Indiana, meanwhile, has the 2nd highest scoring offense in the conference and also moves at an above-average pace of play, ranking 127th in the nation in pace of play. Michigan's offense is going to have no issue running up the score here. Indiana is also averaging 77 points per game, and they will find success scoring here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Mississippi State versus Arkansas. In a Southeastern Conference battle, the Arkansas Razorbacks will be hosting the Mississippi State Bulldogs on Saturday at Bud Walton Arena. Arkansas is currently 7th in the conference and have won 5 out of their last 6 games, including a big win against Kentucky. Mississippi State is 10th in the Southeastern Conference and has won their last 4 consecutive games. Mississippi State is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 Saturday games and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games following an against the spread win, while the under is 9-2 in their last 11 games following an against the spread win. Arkansas is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600, while the under is 8-1 in their last 9 games following an against the spread win. Arkansas is 12-1 at home this season, and in their 17 total wins, they have won by more than 6 points 13 times. Arkansas shoots significantly better from 3 and they play at a much faster tempo than Mississippi State, which may lead to more mistakes for the Bulldogs. Arkansas shoots 6% better from the floor than Mississippi State, and both teams are similar in their defense from beyond the arc. Arkansas is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games and are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 versus a team with a winning percentage better than .500. I have more confidence in the home crowd being able to help the Arkansas Razorbacks take care of business in this matchup. So the Arkansas Razorbacks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mississippi State Bulldogs have not totaled more than 129 points with their opponent in their last 7 contests, and I believe the pattern will continue in this matchup. If Alabama managed only 66 points against the defense of the Bulldogs, I expect Arkansas to get no more than their average of 75 points. Likewise with the offense, I don't expect Mississippi State to score more than their average of 65 points. Arkansas does a decent job defending from the perimeter, and the Bulldogs have shot poorly from three-point land all season. When you combine that with Mississippi State's slow pace, I have confidence these teams will not reach more than 130 points. Arkansas has hit the under in 8 of their last 9 games following an against-the-spread win, and the Bulldogs have hit the under in 9 of their last 11 contests following an against-the-spread win. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Mary's vs. Portland. Coming off Thursday's 78-74 overtime loss at Loyola Marymount, St. Mary's looks to rebound at Portland in a West Coast Conference game. Entering the weekend number 7 in KenPom.com's computer rankings, St. Mary's saw its 12-game win streak snapped on Thursday. The Gales hold a 1-game lead over Gonzaga in the West Coast Conference. Portland is coming off Thursday's 81-73 home win over Pacific. The Pilots outscored Pacific 49-40 in the second half. Portland is looking to avenge an 85-43 loss at St. Mary's on January 7th. St. Mary's is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 Saturday games and 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games following a loss. The under is 5-2 in St. Mary's last 7 road games. Portland is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 Saturday games. The under is 4-1 in Portland's last 5 games. St. Mary's finally lost a game, but it took an exceptional performance by the Lions to defeat them, especially after the first 20 minutes. While a total has not been set at the time this analysis was written, one can expect that St. Mary's is going to be favored by at least 15, likely even 20 in this contest. They buried Portland the last time these teams met, as Alden Applewhite was the only player to score in double digits and only one other player had more than 6 points in the game. Portland does not have the offensive skill to be able to battle against the Gales, and St. Mary's has a very good defense. They will make it extremely difficult for the Pilots to be able to generate any offense in this game. The Portland Pilots aren't a pushover, but they lack the horses to hang with St. Mary's for 40 minutes, and they lose as underdogs by an average of 11 points. The St. Mary's Gales are one of the more balanced teams in the country, and they're 14-9-2 against the spread on the season. St. Mary's does not win by 42, but they will win by at least 20 in this contest. So the St. Mary's Gales to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The under is 4-0 in St. Mary's last 4 games following a straight-up loss. In addition, the Gales allowed their most points this season in Thursday's 78-74 overtime loss at Loyola Marymount. It should be noted that LMU scored just 63 points in regulation, so the Gales should reestablish their defensive dominance. Neither team plays much of a transition game, which should keep the score down. St. Mary's averages 4.4 fast break points, which was 347th entering Friday. Portland averages 8.58. St. Mary's also averages 61.8 possessions per 40 minutes, according to KenPom.com, which is near the bottom at 357th. Portland does a good job in this area, 69 possessions per 40, which is 93rd. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.